No, no, no. No, 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 no. Charlamagne, we live?
Hold up.
Charlamagne, we live? Oh, man, let me share this shit. Charlamagne, we live? (911) Chill.
Oh, damn, we live. Damn.
Charlamagne, we live?
Is that Kanye West?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
The GOAT, man. The GOAT. Oh, yeah. You heard the news?
What news?
About PlayStation?
About PlayStation?
Yeah.
What's the news?
They're about to end the life cycle. PS5 probably going to drop next year.
Oh, I ain't mad.
All right, cool.
No, I ain't mad. I'm always way to systems. Nah.
All right, cool.
Nah. I'm not salty at all, man.
All right, cool. To infinity, and y'all know the rest. What up? It's your boy Buddlightyear here, and I'm back, and I'm black. 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 And today, we are discussing another Netflix original film. Hopefully, we got a good one today, but who knows? And without further ado, let me introduce you to my co-host. Say what up to the people, Timo3.
Hi. What's up? My boy Timo3 / Mr. Never the Normal. I'm back at it. Since a movie has to do kind of with law enforcement, I wore my little my sheriff star right there, if you can see that. So, I always got a little something towards the movie we watch.
Yeah.
And so, shout Shawn Michaels, of course. He's not part of the movie, but that's the man right there. And yeah, you can call me Sheriff Tim for this podcast. I'm ready to go.
Damn, I don't rock with those sheriffs and stuff like that. That's wild.
You don't. You specifically don't. Okay.
I don't know nothing about that.
Wow.
Oh man, and like you said, we are discussing a Netflix original film called Shimmer Lake, and it's basically what would you call it? It's kind of a thriller. I don't know. It's basically just a crime film.
It's a black comedy. That's a thriller / black comedy.
Yeah, there we go. And basically about a bank robbery that went down in a small town, and the sheriff and FBI got involved, and they're trying to figure out basically who did it, but the whole premise of the movie is basically going backwards from the ending to the beginning to help us figure out what truly happened and what was going on throughout the film. And I thought that was a cool aspect of the movie. So, but what was your thoughts on
it? This is the second time I watched the movie. I watched it when it first came out. And if it was cool to watch the second time because now I caught on to stuff in the beginning because since it moved backwards. I love the movie. I got other points to make about it that as we go further on. But just the basic overview of the movie, I enjoyed it. It kept me interested, which is a big thing. This is probably the most interesting movie I've been into in the past, like movies we've been reviewing past couple months. This is the one I'm like, oh, I actually sat there and watched it. So, and I didn't get bored or nothing. So, I like it.
Yeah, it was definitely a solid film. But yeah, we'll get more into it. I have some stuff to say with the ending and stuff like that. But how did you feel about the basically the movie going in reverse? And it's going they're presenting it basically starting that from the end of the week from what and it's going backwards in time, telling us all the scenarios that was happening each day as it's going backwards. How did you feel about that?
The funny thing is, probably my favorite movie of all time is Memento, which that movie is backwards. It's a guy who has a short-term memory, so he can't barely remember anything. And that movie was just that movie was so weird, but I loved it so much. This movie, I feel like it's like, but that movie was so hard to understand. I feel like this movie takes that premise and simplifies it. So this is very easy to go understand. You know, it basically puts everything out there for you. I
definitely didn't think like I thought it was gonna be way harder to understand when them going backwards like that. I was like, oh, wait, hold up. But it was actually pretty simple, like you said.
Yeah, very simple with the tattoos. I mean, they pretty much put everything in your face. So I wish they would have kind of not make it so simple. Because Memento, I love that. That was so out there. I really watched that 10 times just to understand it. So I wish it would have done that a little more. But the reverse aspect of it, I'm going to like that because it's different. You know, if you give me something different and with a bank robbery thing, that's pretty cool. Actually, it makes the movie rewatchable. Because now you watch the movie, you're like, well, okay, let me watch it again from the beginning, which is the end of the story, and see what did I miss. Or like, it's so I like that aspect. So I enjoy the reverse aspect of the filming. I wonder how they filmed that. Well, I know filming you do different scenes at different times.
Yeah, I think it
was
definitely I thought it was really interesting because just having that aspect of it. I definitely agree with you. Like this whole movie felt solid, but I felt like they didn't want to go too far out of the box. I felt like it was just solid. It wasn't like anything spectacular, anything great. I feel like they could have done a lot more, but definitely a solid film. And that the way they reversed the plot, like makes you go backwards and stuff, that was definitely dope. And obviously, I felt like they could do more with that, and especially with the ending, it felt like it just ended so abruptly. So. I don't know, but
damn, time that's I see you trying to rock like me with a wrestling t-shirt. I just noticed that.
Hell, this guy,
I see you, man.
This is attitude right here.
I'm talking about this is amazing right here, man. So I was nosing. I was like, yo, these people are so familiar and shit. Oh man, man. That was random, but I was like, damn,
oh, well, the movie is. I felt, definitely could have done a little bit more, but it was a solid film. Like, I didn't have any too much to nitpick. It was just that even like some of their humor throughout the movie, I felt like it was actually pretty funny. Like some parts. Obviously, we know that the guy, I think Rainn Wilson is his name. He plays Dwight in The Office. This is like his first Netflix movie that he's in. And
wait, before you get the reverse thing, I liked how every time they went to the day, they go to the day before, they start that scene with someone like waking up. And go, and then they'll cut to like Wednesday. Like every scene was like that. So like I think it was always like someone like breathing or something, or someone waking up. So I thought I was kind of cool because I was like, well, how do you transition into that? I like the transition part. That's pretty cool. Just to say on the reverse part, yeah.
And especially when, and each day it was like somebody dying, and then they give you the synopsis the day before, like how like what the hell?
And it's kind of weird to watch a movie knowing what's going to happen next. Like you already know what's going to happen in the future, so it's like, you know, it's different than watching a movie because you already know everything. Yeah. Oh, that guy's going to die.
Exactly. Yo, don't do that.
But yeah, well, how you going, guys? Yeah, he's just going to die. So yeah, that was cool.
Man. But yeah, like I was saying, Rainn Wilson, he's one of the major characters in the movie, and he's known for the show, him playing Dwight in The Office. But how'd you feel about his character, and who would you say was the character that really brought the movie together more out of all the characters?
You know, it's funny. I kind of like every character in the movie. Every character brought something. You know, I think, you know, maybe except like the guy who was like mentally disabled from the fire. I mean, but he brought a little something.
Yeah.
I feel like for the short time that a lot of characters had in the movie, they did pretty well. Of course, his character was probably one of the most seen. But I like his character. You know, I like him as his acting. I liked him as Super. That was another good movie he was in. And I liked the movie. I liked
he had a couple of small roles in other movies, but it wasn't like major roles.
For some reason, I like the sheriff a lot in the movie. I feel like you need to put more to him. And as the movie goes on, I was like, oh, okay. Spoiler.
Definitely felt that way.
Yeah, so that way. I like that. I like the way he his acting was pretty strong. Like at the end, when everything was revealed. Him and that girl, I like the girl's acting too.
Steph was definitely she was pretty bad.
Especially how there was a lot of small stuff in the movie. Like a spoiler alert. But you know, he gets I said spoiler alert. He shoots him. Well, he tells the girl to shoot him, so it looked like he got shot by the robbers. But he hit himself with morphine first. So when he gets shot, you know, he don't feel it. I was like, damn, I never even thought about that, even though I don't know how accurate that is. But I was like, I never thought of that. And how she went so far to make the thing fall on her face. So I liked them too.
Yeah, the ending was actually unexpected. Like, because I knew obviously Steph was involved, because just the way she was manipulating everybody, but I thought she was like the main person until like you started to realize what really was going down. But one of my favorite scenes was definitely the kid scene when he takes her into the car.
Yes,
and he was like, "That's just so funny." That girl was funny as hell. I was like, his partner came. He always put his partner in the back of the car because he always had somebody in the front.
What's funny about that is since you see him so pissed off about that in the beginning of the movie. But as the story goes on, when Monday when he can put it back, it's all right, first time, cool. He ain't he constantly like, come on, like
he constantly brought back to us. All right, now I understand why he pissed about that.
Yeah,
because he constantly getting. But that time it was his niece or whatever in the front of the car, and his partner was about to open the door to put her in the back. And she's like, "You better get the fucking ass." I was weak when she was like a straight face. I was like, God damn.
One of the best parts of the movie. I like her acting in it.
She's so savage.
Yeah. And I understand why that sheriff dude got put in the back. I guess the partner, why he lied about his date with the. He's have a date with some girl named Wendy's.
Oh yeah,
Wendy's, and it's like he's gonna play far. And then you find out he was just eating Wendy's. It was just I was like, what was the point of that? I was like, that was so random. I was like,
it was.
So it always got me. 2 times I watched it. Back then, 2015, and now I still have the same thought. Why don't get the Wendy's thing? Why the hell put that in the movie like that was a big thing? You just eating Wendy's, which is sad. Like, damn, you lie about going to someone's Wendy's, actual Wendy's.
Oh man, yeah. The partner got dicked around a lot, but that shit was funny. But yeah, I agree with you that majority of the characters were pretty solid, and once you see a movie, you know, like a couple of the characters, like, oh, he's from that, and oh, he's from that. Like the FBI, you know him from Hot Tub Time Machine, all them cheesy, funny movies.
And the other guy from Office Space.
Yeah, that dude. That I don't know. That part was weird when he. Why they always like the political people have to be gay and stuff like.
Yeah. The judge was that part when I guess when the dude was in a bathroom trying to hold in his dump and not you know, that part made me laugh. I don't know why I'm so funny. He was trying to hold it in and he just posted stuff and everybody's like, the guy like, what the hell's that noise? That part was
I saw it, he was like, do not open the door.
I enjoyed them. I love the characters in the movie. I feel like, and it's funny because a lot of characters don't get a lot of screen time as much. I mean, I think this movie might be on the shorter side, but
no, it was definitely a short movie.
Yeah,
like I feel like 15 minutes.
Yeah, I feel like every character still got some of the stuff off that you can actually they're memorable.
Remember? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, because I definitely thought we were seeing like characters more, like certain characters more throughout the movie. Especially the judge, I thought we would see more of him. Even the gay guy, I thought because he was in the trailer, and I thought that was going to be a longer scene, but that shit was funny.
Yeah.
Even Dwight's character, I thought we would see more of. But he wasn't. He was around, but it wasn't as much as I thought.
Yeah, well, he's still one of the characters that got the most screen. He's probably one of the top ones, but not as much as like the sheriff and
the sheriff and the there's mostly sheriff.
Yeah. I got a quick question for you before I forget. So in the movie, the sheriff always had to eat his brother's wife's food.
I was trying to figure out if it was bad or he just didn't like greasiness.
I think it was probably both because that scrambled eggs looked gross. It looked
oh my god.
It looked watery. I was like, whoa, bro. That looked like I was getting diarrhea like I did in the movie.
I was thinking potato salad with raisins.
Oh my god. I was thinking, have you ever been to someone's house where you did not enjoy the food and you tried to eat it and you like you couldn't eat it?
Oh hell yeah. Oh hell yeah. And you just have to be like, you have to like push the plate around, act like you ate it, and like I'll just be like pushing it around, like crumple it. If it's like some type of meat, I crumple it up, act like I ate pieces.
Oh man, I tried that. I'm like, man, this is gross. And then you do the plate, and then when you hope it's a paper plate, it's like good. So you put what I do is I put my used tissues on the plate.
I had a lot of white girlfriends. Terrible.
That's funny. I just made me think like, man, there's probably many times that people probably been through that. It sucks.
Like you don't know. Oh man, yeah, you do get that paper and then put a bunch of food in it, wrap it up, and be like, what? And throw it away.
Well, I remember when I was younger, I used to even put it in there and take some. If there's trash on there, it's not like nasty. I put down top of that, and then Oh, 1-4, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I'm good. I don't need a recipe. I don't. But you want to taste some more?
Nah. Why this chicken not seasoned? Oh, man. Bruh. Yeah, I've been so much times been through that because I'm just so used to good food in my life. Like my mom's amazing cook. I'm just like, nah.
Hey, you're a really good cook too yourself. So I'm thinking people who probably cook very well. Tasting other people's cooking can be very challenging. So
yeah. So, but that's a good point. Yeah, that was a funny scene in that movie.
Yeah,
every single time, and his wife is so weird. Like, I don't know if I felt bad for her or what, but she was a strange one.
Yeah, she was very one-dimensional. Yeah. Her character was very just, and it was even the daughter had some life to her, but she was just a typical, rich wife. Her husband was eating the crap out of food though. Like you remember at the beginning of the movie when he was eating the pancakes.
Oh yeah,
no problem. You don't mind the bad cooking. He was killing that. He was like, this is
the way that scene went down. It's like, you don't want your day off? You don't want to go to the amusement park on your day off?
Yeah. That was funny.
That daughter, his daughter was hilarious.
Yeah, she was good.
She was really good. I really liked her. But yeah, I think, even Stephanie or Steph, whatever her name is, I even liked her character because once you started seeing the backwards, like the days go back, you started understanding why she was like upset. Because basically, spoiler alert, she was upset because what was it? It was her boyfriend got caught up, started some house fire or some fire, and killed her younger son.
Yeah,
in that fire.
I think him and the other guy.
Yeah, the dumb guy.
I don't know. Yeah, I think they're both. Was had like a meth lab. And I think there was an explosion, and the son guy and that guy also head got messed up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think, and the thing, she blamed him for that. Which I was surprised because he was like, well, she said she stuck with him because she loved him, but she had she had a kid by the sheriff, and it was an accident. So she said that was an accident. But then now she's kissing him at the end. So I'm like, okay, so she loves the sheriff. So do she, I don't get, was it like she loves both of them or?
I don't know.
yeah, that part. Yeah, I was a little confused about that. But I did, that whole reveal scene, that was probably one of my favorite twist reveal scenes I've seen in a long time. Because I already felt it. Everyone's acting was very good in that part. Even the dude who got shot, the husband. And you can see the haul on his face, and at the end, he's just like, "I'm sorry." Like, there's nothing I can do. I felt that scene, so I love that part.
Because even throughout the movie, he knew he messed up. He messed up his life, and and he doesn't know what else to do. And she was telling him to do this, rob it, all just to get to this scene, that ending scene. But
yeah, she got backbone in this movie.
But you understood both sides, so it's just like, I don't know. You're still mad. This dude's still a meth head. He killed people. He robs banks, but you still felt for him. That's kind of crazy that you still felt for him after all that.
So the funny thing. So now I think about it. So if her and the sheriff are going to take the money and go away, I mean, people going to be like, what happened to the sheriff? They're like, I don't know. Like the sheriff just gonna disappear with the with the girl and because I think they only explain what happened.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, the ending though could have been way more to me. But
yeah.
But so
they should have done a full circle thing. They should have went.
So he killed his brother then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He killed his brother. He shot him, and then after that, is he going to go away? I mean, but again, this is my little tic tacs I always have with stuff like that. You know, I like the story, but it's like, he shoots his brother. Now him and the girl goes away. We never see him ever say anything about I'm gonna go away for a little while. I need a break. He just gonna just disappear. And he's like the big time sheriff who got shot. And
it's a small town, man. Nobody really cares.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, but he's ruthless. They definitely took it to extreme.
But especially killing his own brother, man.
Yeah,
that's savagery. Especially when you know his daughter is right there, and and he's like staying at their place. Well, like going to their place, letting them know heads up things. That's crazy.
The brother didn't really do anything to him, did it? Well, okay. The brother got the husband off easy, I guess.
Oh yeah. He got the his name is Ed Burton. He got him off easy. I think he was supposed to do 10 years, but he ended up doing didn't have to do any of it. I think he got probation or something. And he just wanted him to admit on the phone that he did that. So I guess once he did that, admitted on the phone, he was like, I don't give a crap anymore. I don't care who you are.
Wow.
That's crazy. At least he didn't do anything to the daughter.
I don't think he would kill. Yeah, if he did something to daughter, that would just completely take away his whole reason why he's doing this. He's doing this to revenge the death of his son. So if he killed the daughter, what the hell is okay? What? Okay,
this guy is crazy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he's wild.
This guy wild. You got the girl, and now you got the girl. You got the money. Well, she won. You killed your brother. You killed the person that killed your son. Get out of here.
I don't know about the other characters, but the wife and Ed, the wife and the husband, they're both from Netflix shows. The wife is from Narcos, original Netflix show.
Oh, yeah.
The husband is from I think that from Black Mirrors when when Netflix took over the series. I think he was on our first season by Netflix. He was on the one where they had like the video or like the thing he was connected to because he was trying to get money because he was like out in a different country. So he went to his little thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The video, that game.
Yeah. So I think Netflix be using like the same people.
Oh, yeah, they definitely do use the same people. And then once in a while they get a couple of like big names or names from movies and shit. Yeah. Or I was talking about Dwight too, like just people like that, like lower tier. Will Smith was a big catch, but they also signing the Obamas now. They're doing like productions for Netflix in 2019, so they're getting a lot of names.
I know. I hope we get something different besides like I don't know. I want to see some different type of shows and movies. You know, I get the cases and stuff. You know, everyone's doing a case. Yeah, I want something a little. Not saying that bad, but I want something a little.
No, I get it. Yeah, because I know they just dropped that Evil Genius one with that jigsaw like type vibe.
Yeah, like that's normal. You can see that a lot in different shows and channels, but hopefully we get something different that's like authentic. Because Obama is funny, so maybe you can do something that's funny too. That'd be pretty cool.
I think we need to watch that Rachel Divide.
Oh
yes, the Racial Divide.
Oh man,
I really want to know what's going on in her head. I think she's black, but we'll see. But yeah, there was. Oh yeah. My other question was about speaking of Dwight. Um, I forgot his name in this movie. Rainn Wilson.
Andy. Oh, in this movie, his name is Andy.
Andy. Yeah. Well, Rainn Wilson. Do you feel like it's hard to become like a better actor or an actor, like a bigger actor, once you had such a big role in a show or a movie that everybody knows you by? Like, I know it's gonna be hard for what's his name? Black Panther is gonna be anybody else now. It's gonna be hard for like just people seeing like Robert Downey and different things like that as different people in different movies now. Once you know you're known for something like as big as what they are known for. So do you think it's better that way, or is it harder to become a bigger or want to be known for other movies?
I feel like everything is, both of them is a pro and a con. Because I always feel like people who was big, let's say like you always see the people that did those type of roles, like one specific type of role, and they stayed in that, kept doing that, and after a while they're like, okay, I don't want to do that type of role anymore. So with that, they go way out there and do something completely different. Like the girl from Saved by the Bell, and she did that stripper movie. That was way different from Saved by the Bell. His main actress, Lizzie Lohan, did movies like that. And so
kids.
Talented kids. I think of Dwight, of course I don't even know his real name, but him from The Office, that role, that character was so good and showed just so well with it that's all he's known for. So no matter what type of movie he's going to do, he never going to get that Dwight out of him. Because none of the movies have been as big as The Office. So I feel it really depends on you. I mean, do you care about that? Some people care more to be as a serious actor. They want to do different roles and not be typecast. So I feel like typecast is like the biggest thing that we free of. Some people flourish in it. Like I feel like Samuel L. Jackson definitely flourished in typecasting because it's so big that roles are made specifically for him. So he typecast like that. Some people always see you as an innocent person. So I don't know. It's hard. It's give and take both ways. I just think either or, you pretty much making money now that Netflix now put so much into their movies. I mean, you can even do something on there. And I don't think you will take a big as his doing something movie studios and going to theaters and not doing that well. I feel like most movies on Netflix are always going to do good. I don't think any movie done like really, really bad. Even the bad ones, like Adam Sandler movies, they still was like the most viewed movies. So
making them
because it's so easy to watch. So I feel like it is. I feel it's a little easier. I can't say it for sure because I'm not actor in the business. But looking from afar, it feels like it's easier not to go to
do that. Like just I feel you on that. Yeah, I think it's definitely. Like exactly what you're saying. Like if it's challenging to get people out of that mindset of you being that one person.
Yeah,
but it's also could benefit you too. Like especially if you like the character you are. Like in comedies, you could be that comedian. You could be that funny dude, and people will still enjoy watching you because they know you for that funny dude. But if you're trying to take more serious roles and trying to be out, I've definitely seen people do some wild, random shit.
They always go to the like they go so like, dang, like you like it's come on. So
Yeah, some people actually, like you said, flourish like before shot. Goddamn.
My bad.
Before Shia LaBeouf went kind of crazy, but he was actually like he was a funny ass dude in Even Stevens. I enjoyed him on that. But then he picked good roles for him, and he could still be that slight funny, but he had seriousness in his movies too. So he's a good example of that. Definitely. I'm trying to think of somebody else that done pretty well with that. I don't
Maybe
know.
a guy from Galaxy, Guardian and Galaxy.
Oh yeah, Chris Pratt. Definitely. I did not, because Parks and Rec, he was hilarious, but I did not see him in any of these roles, like Jurassic Park, all these movies. Like
he became like a lead. Yeah.
Transition well with that. Yeah, that was a good one right there. Chris Pratt. He's a funny ass dude. But yeah. And I feel like what's his face? What's his name? Chadwick. I think he could transition pretty well. He's already done a ton of movies, and
you're talking about the guy from Black Panther?
Yeah, Black Panther.
Yeah, I think he's probably tired of already. They make all those memes. The
memes are crazy right now.
Well, how do you feel you ever get tired of that?
Especially when white people make it worse. I'm sorry, white people, but you make it worse because you make everything so awful. Like you unseason everything.
You were an unseasoned chicken, man.
Black Panther. Oh yeah, Wakanda forever. I'm like, they do all this random shit. I'm just like, God damn it, man. Why you gotta ruin that?
Oh man.
I'm talking to you, white people. It's your fault. It's your goddamn fault.
Again,
people are sick and tired of doing things. Dance moves. Oh, yeah, Nene. Oh, ruin it. Ruin everything. Ruin Soldier Boy dance. Ruin every single dance. Imagine. Like twerking. We don't even like black girls twerking anymore. We see some ridiculous twerking now. Like, come on.
Answer one. I'm mad at you.
Stop.
I'm mad at you right now.
I was here at first, but now I'm like thinking about all the stuff they've ruined. It's just shit. Oh my god. Like, white people, you're good at
you just going all out there.
Control.
Controlling podcast. Dang, Ali. Dang, this
controlling races. Ali, I did not say nothing.
Yeah, you did. That was wild.
Oh man.
Hey man. Well, I do feel that every person gets tired of doing something that's over and over again. Some people don't mind. Like I heard some musicians, they one hit song or they one of the hits. They don't mind doing the song.
One hit wonders.
Yeah, I don't care doing this again. Shoot, it made me money.
Yeah.
Some people hate it because like that's not their favorite thing they did, and now that's what they're known for. It's like, gosh, I'm tired of doing that. So you kind of tell he's tired of doing this. I would get annoyed if I'm going, hey, can I get a chicken sandwich? Oh yeah. Someone come up to you like, please.
But he's also 40 and he's grown, so he's not that mad. Like he's cool. He's cool with it. He's probably like I've been there, done that. Like this is a new level of life I'm living. Like I'm good. Like. He's also a grown ass man. I feel like the younger people would get more annoyed.
The other dude, Michael B. Jordan, there was like a meme.
There's one part he got annoyed.
Yeah, so you can tell
you're not from Wakanda. He told one of the white reporters. She said something about Wakanda. And he's like, "You're not from Wakanda."
Shut your ass. But yeah, I'm sure he's probably getting annoyed by it. But he should be happy. He finally got like a good Marvel movie. I mean, Fantastic Four didn't do well. So he's in there now.
I mean, Creed 2's coming out, so
I can't wait for Creed 2. I love Creed movies.
Especially with it's gonna be like the Russian's son, I think. He's him. That shit gonna be crazy.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for that. So
true that. He dies. But
I was way bad. Cool.
If he dies, he dies. That was another bad one. That's my favorite line. Because I was like, yeah. Wait, what? Somebody gonna die? Black guy dies. But yeah. That's just gonna be crazy. What was I had another question. Oh yeah. Oh, speaking of that, would you want to have a big role that everyone knows and everyone loves, and you get paid pretty well for it, but it's the main thing everybody knows, or would you rather be in a bunch of movies or shows as a B-level actor, like Epps?
How B are we talking about? Are we talking like that dude that's like Hector in every movie? He's out there.
No, that's like
we're talking about
we're talking about like Epps or
you say actors
like black actors. Like the lower level black actors.
Okay. I'll see. Well, of course, I want to be in a big movie. I won't mind.
That's the only thing you're known for.
Yeah. Let's see.
Over a bunch of movies, like a Michael Epps, like or Ice Cube level movies.
Yeah. So you in a bunch of movies. And you are not known. You're known for that guys in all these movies. Like, yeah, I know you in a lot of movies.
Yeah, you're in a lot of movies, but they're not. You're not like there. But people know you, and you're like
you have a breakout role.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Or like, one role, and it's huge, but that's all people know you for.
So we're not talking about heck.
I do other movies. Like,
okay.
Nah, you're that guy.
You know what? I think I would rather be that guy because I noticed that those people that's in movies like that, when they try to go into another movie, they get known more. Like I feel like the movie gets more publicity because you were in it. And like I remember that dude who played who was in Zombieland, the geeky dude.
Oh yeah.
He was in a really bad horror film for like 2 minutes. But when he got really famous, they put him on the cover of the movie. Like he's the main star, but really he's just one of the random people in the movie. And of course he sued them for that because he's like, you lying to the public. I'm barely in this movie. They even did Undercover Brother. When Dave Chappelle's show came out put him on the cover. His character is a character, but it's not like the biggest one. They took like a black girl, they took her out and just put A. Griffin, Dave Chappelle, and Denise Richards. And it's like, damn, like they just took her out. Nah, no one knows who you are. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows Dave Chappelle. I feel like your roles and your people look at your movies because son, that's the guy from that. Let me check that out. He was good in that movie. So I'd rather be that. I don't. But then again, if you're in all the other movies, you probably know as a workaholic because you're always working hard and you're always doing something. So like, yeah, he always did good. He's on a movie. He just need that blackout role. Maybe this will be it. Blah blah. But I'd rather be that guy. Shoot, everybody wants to be that guy, so I'd rather be that guy.
I got you. What genre would you want to be in?
What genre? Damn, it really depends.
Yeah.
I was. So I feel like horror, your character. I don't know. I don't know because it always depends on the movie. But I would say probably action, horror.
I give you that.
Yeah, definitely not genre.
Would you want to do a superhero movie?
Yeah, hell yeah. I'll do a superhero movie or a movie based on a video game. I would love to do because I know it probably better. I know it's source material better. So if they did a movie on Gears of War, and they say they want me to be like Cole in the game when we play his character. I'm like, shoot, that's what's up, because I already know Gears of War back in my hand. So I'm like, cool, I can, don't need to research that, man. I was playing Gears last night. I'm good. So
yeah, I want to be in a psychological thriller, like a freaking, like I just want to be that creepy dude.
Like Seven, you want to be in Seven? You want to be a serial killer in Seven? You ever seen a movie?
Yeah, yeah. Nah. I'm thinking more Split. Nah, I'm just playing.
You probably gonna be. Hold on.
I jug. Or I would want to be in a movie, like an action movie, like with Ryan Reynolds or something. I feel like that would be fun as shit.
Well, you definitely gotta be like, you gotta be like an enforcer, a cop, or a wrestler, or a football player. Yeah, you definitely will be the cop.
I'm Terry Crews.
Oh my God. I'm watching a movie, I see you doing stuff like that. I'm like, what the hell, man?
I'm in a Netflix movie. The reboot of a TV series. Again, being 14 Reasons Why, Black version.
Oh my gosh. I couldn't watch that shit.
Netflix, you can have that shit, man. That shit was so cheesy and corny.
Yeah. But it did, I guess it kind of did what it wanted to do. It made a show that people kept talking about how much they hated it or how much they loved it. So long as, what they say, like, bad pursuit, like, I don't know, it was like,
white people and women love that show. They love that show.
Kids like that movie too, right? Social media definitely be helping movies get bigger. Because like, if it wasn't for social media, I feel like that show wouldn't be as big. But since they want to talk about on social media,
oh yeah, social media is definitely the wave. Definitely pushes a lot of things.
Are you reloading a gun or something?
Especially in.
Oh, okay. I really thought you like.
I didn't know it was that loud.
What's going on? Hold on.
Let you know, this is the first scene of the thriller called Unfriended 2.
Alright, bye. I was all gone.
Put the hand in the blender. Oh man. That's
cool. So you'll be in a psychological movie. You will be the cop in the movie. Got it.
God, why the cop? I'm not being no goddamn cop.
You don't mind being a cop. You close to being a cop. You 12.
Would you play a gay person in a movie or show?
All right, next question.
For a hell of a lot of money.
Yeah, nah. We wear a dress.
Yeah, I wear a dress, but I wouldn't be gay.
But there was like a thing going around. When I was younger, like they say like they make black men look bad in movies by making them wear a dress. Something like that. Like they're supposed to like, yeah. Like all these actors wore dresses in the time. I was like, yeah, I probably wouldn't wear a dress. I have to wear a dress. I'm
Marlon, all them color. All that shit.
Yeah, everyone else, I feel like besides Denzel
Fox, all of them, they all wear dresses.
Wesley Snipes. He was yeah. And, yeah. So you would wear a dress, so you don't care about nothing.
Yeah, I don't mind wearing a dress. I'm just not being gay.
You put makeup on too.
I'm sorry to the LB. TQ RSWB. I'm sorry.
That's all you, bro.
I am not doing any type of stuff like that in a movie.
I don't know about wearing a dress. I ain't doing
it. Bro. You just said all these people wore dresses. Like it's
But I'm
not
saying,
that
I'm
serious.
saying they say that because
But they're all big time actors.
yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know about what.
For money. Yeah, hella money. Yeah, hella cash.
It
You don't have to
depends
wear it
on.
all throughout the movie like Medea type shit. It's just.
Well, it depends on what the movie is.
Just a funny scene.
Yeah, like if it's something
Or-
like a comedy scene, like I don't
Like
know.
you don't have
Yeah.
to do it like Split. It doesn't have to be like Split with. Like,
All right, cool. I remember that. I'm gonna call you for a vote. When I become famous,
I don't remember that.
I got popular, man. I wear dress and makeup though. Hey,
Money, as long as you say that. At the end, there's money.
also, I'll say anything, but there's money. No, okay.
Not anything. I just said I won't do any gay roles.
Oh, yeah. Okay, true.
I just wear a dress. You know you want to. But, hey.
I like that. All right, we got that established. I'm uncomfortable about that.
Chill, bro. Chill. Oh man, it was just a question.
No. You definitely.
Nah.
Nah, but you know, we always say things like, "I don't want to do this and that," but again, I've never been in that situation. Contact is funny you. They're like, "Yo, this is the biggest movie. This is freaking Avengers 6." But you just want one scene. You might have to wear a dress and do this and that.
Oh man.
And that though, you know, yeah, but you know, Avengers 6.
Oh man. Would you rather do a movie, a TV series, or a movie or a TV series?
I don't know. So I always feel like I feel like TV shows. Most of the time, especially if it's like on NBC, ABC, and all this stuff like Fox, I feel like you really do a show, you really don't know how long it's going to last. Like, because I always feel like those shows that's on the prime time stuff, they so heavily like you have to do good ratings. If you don't do good, I mean, they're going to completely like, nah, we asking you. Though I feel like now shows get picked up more by Hulu and Netflix. But I don't know. I'd rather be in a movie. I feel at least for a movie, you know, when it's done, is this and that. I don't know. It's hard actually because a show. Because like I always watch. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. That show been on since 2005. Yeah. So that show been alive, still doing new episodes. So I was like, well, you know.
Man, it's all situational, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. It always depends on what the situation.
TV is about.
Because like if I'm doing a show like Lethal Weapon, the remake.
So
I'll be like, look, I don't know if this is a remake of something.
All right, so an AMC show or a big movie.
I'm still picking a big movie. Like if this is Avengers, if like they ask me to be in any Avengers, I'm gonna say yes. Because that's a movie that's guaranteed.
AMC show.
Yeah, but Avengers.
Walking Dead. All these freaking Into the Badlands, they got a bunch of shows. Breaking Bad, all these that
Mad Men. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I feel like a movie that's guaranteed. Like if you pick a movie that's like guaranteed, like the Avengers, you know you're going to get paid, and you know you're going to get some airtime. It's like you can really do something in that movie. And these shows, you know, they're good, but you know, eventually they're gonna run this course, and it really, I don't know. It just depends. I feel like it's like it's not as quick. With the movie, you know, it's guaranteed. The show is not really guaranteed. Some movies are so guaranteed that you know it's going to be great. Like all the Avengers. I mean, I can't even think of anything else besides Avengers that I've seen everyone like that. I'm like, oh, Star Wars. Star Wars guaranteed.
But like people like in shows like lasting shows, they be getting paid for episodes. Yeah, like $1 million an episode, 10 like.
But that's the higher people. That's like the higher like.
No, that's just people that like if your show lasts, like you get like Walking Dead people, I know they get hella bank.
Yeah.
People like that. So yeah, I guess depends.
Yeah, it's really hard to say.
Yeah.
Walking Dead, I feel like it's running its course, and those actors.
That's gone forever.
Yeah, but I'm saying like people. Well, people say they don't like it as much, but then again, that show's still doing views. But I do notice with that show, those characters when they play in other movies, the movies are not as big as the show. You always see that a lot because I remember the dude from one of one of those cop shows, SUVs or whatever. The dude with the red hair, he was like in Law and Order, one of them, like one of the first ones. He had red hair. He left the show. He's like, man, forget this. I'm doing movies. That ain't work out. So he came back to the show, and you see that a lot with shows where they like, you know what, I'm done with filming this. No, I want to do something different. And then the movie business don't work out so well because I guess they know them for just that character, so they come back to the show because like, shoot, at least I know I can do well here. So I don't know. It's really a give and take. It's hard.
The porn star's doing well. He's in a bunch of movies now.
Porn stash
from Orange Is New Black. The guy that got the girl pregnant. Everything.
I'm mad his character left the show. I liked his character in the show, so he left it because he was done. He wanted to do other things. Like, damn, I hate that in shows when characters. Yeah, when characters leave voluntarily, like I don't know, I want to do something else, and it's a good character. That kind of sucks. I liked him or her in the movie, so.
Yeah. I usually get over shows after like season 3 or 4. I'm over it, so I don't care anymore.
Yeah, I feel like it's a lot easier now to watch shows. So I remember when Lost first came out, there was no Netflix or internet. Internet wasn't really as big to me. I didn't even have a computer when it came out, but I remember I missed the episode Lost. I could never watch the show again because I missed a big episode. I'm like, I don't know what's going on now because I missed it, and there's no way for me to go back. So, yeah, I like that now. That's easier to catch up on shows. If you miss an episode, I mean, pretty much you don't miss episodes anymore because it's on Hulu. All episodes come on at the same time. So
yeah. So but yeah. All right. What do you? All right. Shimmer Lake. What would you recommend this movie?
Yeah, definitely recommend this movie. I think I think it's a great movie to watch, and I like the story. It's not slow. I think you can tell by the runtime that movie gets going. There's not a lot of dead parts in the movie, so
the movie is really fast.
And the comedy, I felt it was hit and miss sometimes, but I felt it was more of a hit. I felt more of the comedy in this movie. And that's what I'm saying. It's a black comedy when it's like a dark situation, but they add some comedy into it, but it's really dark. So I enjoy
the people, I like the actors in general. Like they were in the movie. They were really solid actors in that movie. And I usually like them in other things too, so it was like dope to see them in it too. So, but yeah, it's definitely solid. So Netflix and chill out of 5. What are you giving this?
So past movies, I've been giving them like a 1. This movie just
a solid movie, yeah. What's the last solid movie we had?
I know.
In general, of the podcast.
I know. That's why.
Minimum of caring.
I remember when you texted me this, I was like, oh, snap. Like, this is actually a good one. I was like, wow. This is a good movie. Like, hold up. Like,
it probably is Fundamental Caring is the last one. I'm trying to think of another one now.
That might have been there. I have to look back. I mean, I felt like all of them, the podcasts in the beginning, a lot of the movies was solid. Barely ones that sucked really bad. Because I always try to pick the worst movies.
Oh, yeah, true.
And then you pick movies I was like, yeah, it's good. I'm like, nah, I just picked something that sucks. So I can't remember. But this movie, I'm trying to think. I'm thinking like a 3.5. out of 5. It's not saying that it's average, but I liked it. I'm giving it half because it was backward, so it was something different.
Wait, so you gave what's that movie? The basketball movie, Amateur, a 3, right? Or a 3?
Amateur? I think I get Amateur like a 2.
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah, I think I get it because I think that movie sucked. I love the premise. Good story, good idea, just executed poorly. Yeah. And, I thought this movie had good premise. Okay. Yeah, and it executed it to the best of its ability. Because again, we don't know how much the studio had for money. Because I'll be getting confused. Because I'm like, it's a Netflix original, but it's not made by Netflix. I feel like it's like distribute, because it says sometimes Netflix distribute movies.
Oh yeah.
So I'm saying that means
it says September 23rd, 2016. Network distribute the rights to the movie, but the film released on Netflix June 2017. Yeah. So it was released last year.
Yeah. So it was. You said another studio gave the rights to Netflix. So I feel like that studio made a movie.
No, Netflix. Netflix acquired the distribution rights.
Yeah. So that's a thought that there's different studios making these movies, and Netflix is just distributing it. So now it gives you again, we don't know how much money that studio had or whatnot. Mm-hmm. But I feel like because I feel like the budget was low because it was all filmed in a small location with a few actors and actresses in the movie. But I love the movie. I give it 3.5. I enjoyed it.
Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it could have done a little more throughout the film. The way they reversed the plot and made everything go backwards, made you watch everything from back to front, was really cool to me. I really enjoyed that. The ending could have done a little more towards the end. I feel like it left a lot of things hanging.
Yeah, true that.
But overall, yeah, I have to give it a 3.25.
Wait a minute, so
3.75.
So what are you saying?
What are you saying? It's definitely a solid film. I'll give it a 1.
Oh, yo, that'll be wild. So the Amateur was, we were saying like, this and that. Now.
I know, right? We're saying all these positive things.
Yeah, but I was like, give it a 2. The film was.
Oh man, yeah, that movie was hella miss. The concept,
a
lot of these movies, the concepts are dope, but like, miss.
It takes a lot. You can have a great idea, but if you don't execute, I feel like that movie was so scared to do what it want for what its ideas was, because that's like big stuff in NCAA and basketball stuff, amateur basketball. I feel like they were so scared to go so deep in that. It was like, just do a little bit into that. And just do something. And I felt like this movie was solid. It was above average because of the content. But like you said, I feel like it could have done more, took more of a risk with some of the story stuff.
Exactly. I think they didn't need to put everything backwards, but yeah, it was definitely a good little twist they put in there.
So, that means I gotta change this. We gotta get back to his normal routine. So I'll pick a bad movie next time.
What you mean back to normal routines?
Yeah, we're gonna go back to.
No, I like the streak of one.
I like the streak. It didn't feel right, man. I didn't feel right.
You wrong, man.
I'm going back to crappy movies. Ooh.
Yeah, Netflix. I mean, Rap Snacks. You need to definitely hook me up with a sponsorship.
Try one.
Huh?
Oh yeah.
Trina.
Yeah, forget that. I got candy that has alcohol in it. Someone bought me this candy from Sweden that has alcohol in it. So
hell no.
That's a smart alcohol.
Hell no. But yeah, another solid podcast. We told y'all Shimmer Lake we finally got one. Finally got a solid one. Next week, Tim 03's picking the movie. I'm scared. I don't know what it's gonna be.
I'm gonna pick a bad movie. I'm going.
Be very worried. But say outros. Tim 03.
Yeah. You already know it's your boy, aka Sheriff Tim. You know, I always try to have something on pertaining towards the movie watching. This was fun. I enjoyed it more I saw when it first came out on Netflix, and seeing it again, I enjoyed it. And I hope you enjoy it too. And yeah, it sure is cool, but it's not as cool. This is the guy. Like, I mean, look at him. He's like, what are you gonna do?
Sweet chin your ass.
I know, man. My favorite wrestler, but yeah, definitely I'm ready for the next movie. I got some ideas for some bad movies. I think bad movies, something like that. Cool. I'm glad to do this again.
And where can they find you?
None of your business.
Damn.
Yeah. Can't find that though. But you can Instagram at Never the Norm 500. I'm on Facebook as Timothy Blackman, BLACKMON. You can go to my photography page at Never the Norm Media. You can see some of my work, and that's where you can find. I don't have a Twitter yet. I ain't cool enough for Twitter. I'm barely doing the Facebook and Instagram. You know, I got a lot of work to do with social media. But yeah, I'm alright.
Support Black businesses. But yeah, another great podcast. I really hope the next one won't be horrible, but you know.
No, I will.
But it's your boy, man, Buddlightyear here, and we out.